All right, get ready, because today we are really going to dig deep into the science of aging.
Oh, yeah.
But with a bit of a twist.
Okay.
We're not just talking about aging gracefully. We're talking about slowing it down at a cellular level.
Wow.
And the key to this,
What is it?
a fascinating little molecule called NAD+.
NAD plus, Ray.
Yeah, ever heard of it?
I've heard of it, but I don't know a ton about it.
Okay, well, get ready to learn, because this stuff is incredible.
Awesome.
So basically, NAD+ is like this tiny little helper molecule
Okay.
that's in every single cell in your body.
Wow.
And it's crucial for converting the food you eat into usable energy.
So it's like the energy converter?
Exactly.
Right.
So if we're low on NAD plus A, we're going to feel that dreaded energy slump.
Makes sense. Yeah. No one wants that.
Right.
But
But it's not just about feeling tired.
oh, there's more.
Yeah, low NAD plus has actually been linked to a whole bunch of age-related issues,
Like what?
from brain fog to
Oh,
decreased
I know that.
muscle function. Yeah, it's kind of a big deal.
It sounds like it.
I'm seeing this article we have here called NAD plus and mitochondrial repair, how to reverse cellular aging.
Okay.
And it seems like mitochondria are a big part of this story too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So just to kind of remind everybody,
Mm-hmm.
mitochondria are the tiny power plants inside your cells
Right.
that generate the energy that keeps, everything running.
I always think of it like a car engine.
Oh, yeah. There's a good analogy.
Like they can get rusty and inefficient.
So as we age, those power plants just start to sputter a little
Yeah,
bit.
exactly.
Less efficient, maybe even causing some damage.
Right.
Which is where NAD plus comes in, right?
Yes, exactly.
So NAD plus is kind of like the mechanic for these little engines,
I like that.
keeping them running smoothly.
Yeah.
But it's not just maintenance. It's like NAD plus actually helps create new mitochondria.
What? So like getting a brand new engine installed?
Yeah, it's amazing.
That's incredible.
And it's not just that. NAD plus also supports these proteins called sirtuins.
Sirtuins, those are like the cellular maintenance crew, right?
That's the one.
Okay, so NAD plus is keeping those guys going too.
Yeah, it's like the fuel for them.
Wow.
It's pretty crucial for that healthy aging process.
Definitely crucial.
But we've got one more thing that NAD plus does for the mitochondria.
Okay, lay it on me.
It helps them produce more ATP.
ATP, that's the energy currency of the cells.
Exactly. That's the fuel our cells run on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so a study, and I think this was in Cell Metabolism, showed that supplementing with an NAD plus precursor, which we'll talk about later,
Okay.
called NR, significantly increased ATP production in muscle tissue.
More energy for everything.
That's what we want.
Yeah,
Okay, so I'm starting to see how boosting NAD plus could really make a difference in how we age.
for sure.
But this article also mentioned something called oxidative stress.
Oh, right. Yeah.
What's that all about?
Well, think of it like rust building up in your cells.
Rust in my cells.
Yeah, it's caused by these unstable molecules called free radicals,
Okay.
which damage our cells over time.
And mitochondria are especially vulnerable to that damage.
Unfortunately, yes.
So how do we protect them?
That's where our friend NAD Plus comes in again.
Oh, of course.
It acts as a powerful antioxidant, so it helps to neutralize those damaging free radicals.
So it's like a cellular shield,
Basically.
protecting our cells from that oxidative stress.
Yep,
Wow, so it's like a multitasking superhero.
it really is.
Boosting energy, supporting cellular repair, and then fighting off damage.
And don't forget, it's keeping those sirtuins going too.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's really the key to keeping our cells, and therefore our bodies, functioning at their best as we age.
I'm sensing a butt coming.
But the great news is that there are things we can do to naturally boost our NAD plus levels.
Oh, tell me more.
Well, we'll dive into all the details, but diet plays a huge role.
Okay, I knew you were going to say that.
There are certain foods that are rich in NAD plus precursors.
Okay, so these are like the building blocks our bodies use to create more NAD+.
Exactly.
Okay, so give me the good stuff. What should I be eating?
Things like broccoli, avocados, NMM.
Oh, I like those.
They're delicious and nutritious, so it's win-win.
Right.
Yeah.
But I also saw something in here about intermittent fasting and calorie restriction.
Yes.
How do those fit into the picture?
Well, these practices seem to activate those sirtuin repair crews we talked about.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And that can, in turn, boost NAD plus production.
So it's like giving ourselves a little metabolic tune-up.
Exactly.
Okay, so it's not just what we eat, but when we eat that matters.
Absolutely.
This is
I
fascinating.
know, right?
So we've got diet, but I'm sure there's more.
Oh, there's definitely more.
Okay, well, we'll have to save it for next time.
Sounds good.
All right, everyone, stay tuned because we're going to be right back with a whole lot more on how to boost your NAD+.
And revitalize those cellular powerhouses.
That's right, we'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. So before the break, we were talking about all these natural ways to boost our NAD+ levels.
All that good stuff.
Right, and I'm ready to hear more about the supplements.
All right, let's get into it.
So you mentioned NR and NNA, right?
Yes, exactly.
What are those all about?
Okay, so NR and NMN are both direct precursors to NAD+.
Precursors meaning?
It means they're basically the raw materials our bodies use to make more of it.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like giving your body the ingredients it needs to make its own NAD+.
Okay, so are these supplements safe?
They are generally considered safe, yes.
Okay, and do they actually work?
Well, studies are showing some really promising results.
Okay.
And what I find really reassuring is that these compounds are also found naturally in foods.
Oh, interesting.
So it's not like we're introducing something completely foreign into our bodies.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
Right. It's like we're just getting a more concentrated dose of what we might already be getting from our diet.
Gotcha, so kind of like a boost. It's egg Italy.
Okay, cool. So we've got NR, NMN, anything else?
Yeah, there are a couple other supplements worth considering.
Okay.
So resveratrol, remember we talked about that?
Yeah, the red grapes and dark chocolate.
That's the one.
Okay.
You can also take that as a supplement.
Oh, cool.
It's a polyphenol, and it's thought to support NAD+ by activating those sirtuins.
Oh, right. Those cellular maintenance crews.
Exactly.
Awesome. So we're talking NR, NMN, resveratrol, all supporting NAD.
Yes.
What else?
Okay, well, there's also pterostilbene.
Pterostilbene. Now, that's a mouthful.
It is. It's another polyphenol, very similar to resveratrol.
Okay.
And then there's CoQ10. Have you heard of that one?
Yeah, I think so, vaguely.
Okay, so CoQ10 plays a key role in mitochondrial function.
Right. Those are those powerhouses.
Exactly. And that's where a lot of that NAD+ action is happening.
Right, of course. Got to keep them going.
So yeah, it's all about keeping those cellular powerhouses in tip-top shape.
Awesome. So we've got diet, exercise, sleep, sunlight, supplements.
Mm-hmm. It's really amazing how many tools we have.
I know. It's great. Right.
To support healthy aging.
It is. And, you know, what's even more exciting is that this field of research is constantly evolving.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. They're working on some truly groundbreaking stuff.
Like what?
I'm talking like revolutionizing the way we approach aging.
Okay, now you've got me really intrigued.
No, it's really cool. So one area that's really pushing the boundaries is gene therapy.
Gene therapy. Okay, that sounds pretty futuristic.
It does, but researchers are exploring ways to use gene therapy techniques to actually increase the production of NAD+ within cells.
Okay, hold on. How does that even work?
So it's all about targeting specific genes that are involved in NAD+ synthesis.
Right.
So the idea is to deliver a therapeutic gene into the body.
Okay.
And then that gene would instruct the cells to produce more NAD+ naturally.
So it's like hacking our body's own system.
Yeah, exactly.
To boost NAD+ from the inside out.
You got it.
Wow. Incredible.
Oh, no, it's amazing, right?
Okay, but that sounds pretty far off.
It does.
What about things that are happening now?
Okay, well, in the meantime, scientists are working on more advanced NAD+ delivery systems.
Yeah.
Because NAD+ itself, it's a tricky molecule to deliver directly into cells.
How so?
Well, it's relatively large, and it can get broken down before it reaches its destination.
So popping an NAD+ pill isn't going to cut it?
Not quite, no.
Okay.
So they're looking at ways to protect it from degradation and improve its absorption.
Like what?
Well, they're experimenting with encapsulating it in nanoparticles.
Nanoparticles?
Yeah, they're like these tiny delivery trucks.
Wow.
That can transport those precious NAD+ molecules directly to the cells.
That's wild.
It is, right.
So it's like targeted delivery.
Precisely.
So cool.
Yeah, and there are other approaches being explored as well.
Oh, like what?
Well, there's a lot of research focused on developing pharmaceutical interventions that could stimulate NAD+ production or activate the enzymes that help create it.
So basically medications that specifically target NAD+.
Exactly.
To combat age-related decline.
Yes,
All right.
exactly.
Wow, that's amazing.
It is. And, you know, it's not just about extending lifespan.
What is it about then?
It's about extending health span.
Health span?
Yeah, it's about living longer, healthier, and more vibrant lives.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
It's not just adding years to our lives, but adding life to our years.
That's it, yeah.
I love that.
So much of what we've talked about today has focused on NAD plus's role in aging.
Right.
But there are other potential benefits being explored as well.
Oh, really? Like what?
Well, researchers are also investigating NAD plus's role in a wide range of diseases.
Oh, wow. Thought yes.
Well, from metabolic disorders to neurodegenerative conditions.
Okay, well, this has been an incredible journey.
I know, right?
Through the world of NAD+.
It is a fascinating world.
It is. We've covered everything from the basics to the cutting edge of scientific research.
We have.
And I feel like I have a whole new understanding of this powerful molecule.
It really is a powerful molecule.
And its potential.
So much potential.
It's amazing.
It really is.
Before we wrap up, I want to hear your thoughts on kind of what's next for NAD+ research.
Okay.
What are some of the big questions that scientists are still trying to answer?
Well, for one, we're still learning about the long-term effects of boosting NAD+.
Okay.
You know, most of the studies done so far have been relatively short-term.
Okay.
So we need more research to really understand the full impact of long-term NAD+ supplementation.
Yeah, we need to be sure that boosting NAD+ is not only effective, but also safe.
Exactly. Safety is key.
In the long run.
Yeah, absolutely.
That makes sense.
And another key area of research is personalized medicine.
Oh, interesting.
You know, as we learn more about the complexities of NAD+ metabolism, we'll be able to tailor interventions to individual needs and genetic profiles.
So basically like precision medicine for aging.
Exactly.
That sounds incredibly promising.
It really does.
And I imagine as technology advances, we'll see even more sophisticated ways to deliver NAD+ to the body.
Oh, without a doubt, the future of NAD+ research is incredibly bright.
That's amazing.
It is. I'm excited to see what breakthroughs lie ahead.
Me too. This has been such an insightful discussion.
It has.
Thanks for sharing your expertise.
Oh, you bet. It's been my pleasure.
All right, everyone, we're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back with some final thoughts on how to harness the power of NAD+ for healthy aging. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Deep Dive, everyone. So we spent this whole episode really exploring this fascinating molecule, NAD+.
It is fascinating.
Which we've learned is super crucial for like energy production,
right,
DNA repair, even for keeping those cellular guardians, the sirtuins, going strong.
Absolutely. And, you know, one of the most interesting things for me is realizing how much we can actually influence our NAD+ levels.
Right. It's not just about, like, accepting that age-related decline. It's about really actively taking steps.
Exactly.
To support our bodies as we get older.
It's empowering, isn't it?
It really is. And we've covered so much ground today.
We have.
From understanding how NAD+ impacts those little powerhouses in our cells, the mitochondria, to, like, exploring all those practical things we can do, like changing our diet, exercising.
And even supplements.
Right, and even supplements. And we even touched on some of that, like, cutting-edge research.
You're really futuristic stuff.
Yeah, like gene therapy and those advanced NAD+ delivery systems.
It's incredible to think about how far science has come.
It really is. And I know I've said amazing like 100 times today, but it really is amazing.
It is.
But, you know, I want to bring it back to our listener for a minute.
Okay.
What does all this incredible science actually mean for them, or for the person listening right now?
It means we have a lot more control over our aging process than we might think.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Declining NAD+, it happens, it's a reality, but it doesn't have to dictate how we age.
So it's not about stopping time. It's about aging in a way that allows us to live our best lives.
Exactly. Feeling energized, maintaining our cognitive function, reducing our risk of all those age-related diseases.
It's about aging with vitality.
That's it, yeah.
It's not just about adding years to our lives, but adding life to our years. I love that.
I love that too.
So as we kind of wrap up this deep dive into the world of NAD+ and mitochondrial repair, I want to leave our listener with a question to ponder.
Okay.
Knowing that we have some influence over how our cells age, what's one small change you could make today to support your NAD+ levels and give those amazing mitochondria a little extra love?
Maybe add some broccoli to your dinner.
That's a good one.
Or take a walk in the sunshine.
Get that sunlight.
Yeah, or just prioritize a good night's sleep.
Oh, always a good idea.
Right. Every little step counts.
It really does. You know, it doesn't have to be this huge, overwhelming thing.
Yeah, start small.
Start small. Build from there.
Exactly.
Your future self will thank you.
Absolutely.
All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the world of NAD+ and healthy aging.
It's been fun.
It has been. We'll see you next time.